Hi everybody, this is Jill with Greenwood Girl Cards, and I'm popping in on this lovely Saturday just to share a few things that I had talked about in my last video. I had ordered from My Creative Time this new candy cane die, and it looks like this on the packaging. It comes in a package like this, and it has stitching around the outside of the main panel, and then it has 4 additional pieces with stitching that you glue on to the main die cut. So, and again, this is from My Creative Time. Emma is the owner, and it's called the Sweet Candy Cane Die. Okay, and this is just an alternative. I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. This is what it looks like when you cut it out. And here it is cut out in red with some of the pieces. And then I wanted to show you a comparison in size between my die and this die when it's all put together. Okay, so I took the die and I glued the red. I cut it out in white and then glued the red pieces on this one. And then I don't know if you can see it with my lighting. Let me take that away a little bit. But I use diamond stickles to create sparkle on the white sections of the candy cane. And then this is a comparison side by side, size-wise, to the die that I have, which of course is a retired die. So you can't get this die anymore. But what I like is this one's actually a little bit bigger, and I actually really like it. And the only difference is that it doesn't have a hang thing, but you can always just punch a little hole with one of those tiny hole punches to put you know, a little piece of string or ribbon through. So I added a piece of holly to this, and I'll show you what I used was this is from Hobby Lobby, and I got these you know, their Christmas stuff is always 40% off, so these are like $1.50, and you get a set of 12 of these, and they're made with foam, and then they have little red glitter gems. So I use those, and I do think that this candy cane is a really nice one. So Emma did a great job with the designer, whoever, if it wasn't Emma specifically who designed it for My Creative Time. And then I wanted to show you a Christmas card that I made with it, and again I added the diamond stickles on here to add sparkle to the candy cane. And then I used another product behind. I don't know if you can really tell, but there are some stitched candy canes embossed into that white panel behind the candy cane. And that is a different die from My Creative Time. Let me see if I can find what I did with it here so I can show you guys. Yeah, here. So that is a die that looks like, I'm going to set this down for a minute. It looks like this, and this is a die that just cuts into the paper. It doesn't cut out of the paper. Although if you wanted to, you could certainly use a scissor and go around and cut these out if you felt like it. But I embossed it into a die cut panel like this, and that's the panel that I used to create the background in this card. So, and then this Holiday Sweets sentiment is from Paper Tray Ink. So I just wanted to come on and share those new products with you from My Creative Time, because I always feel kind of bad when I share my candy cane tags every year, just that, you know, it's a retired product. So this is actually a product that is available for sale now in Emma's shop at My Creative Time. So I'll put a link to her shop in the comments down below when I post this video if you're interested in this. So I just created this card and this little tag, which I am still waiting for this one to dry before I add a tie onto it. So I just wanted to show you those. And then the other thing is that is a gingerbread set, which you're looking at. If you look right down here, you can see I have a card sitting here. And this is a gingerbread set from My Creative Time that looks like this. And it's a set of 4 gingerbread. 2 of them have bites taken out of them, and 2 of them don't and are smiling. These ones are frowning. And then there's just a ton of sentiments. And if you're interested in reading them all, you can just pause the video just take a look at all of them, or go to the website. And then I also got the coordinating dies to cut out the gingerbreads. And I don't always buy dies, but in this case, a lot of times for Christmas products I will, just because I like to have the diversity of being able to cut them out to use as little tags. So so this is the card that I created, and the other products that I used, I embossed some snowflakes onto the circle behind the gingerbread, and that embossing folder is from Tailored Expressions. It's her snowflake embossing folder, and it's one of my very favorite embossing folders. I used this this plaid paper, and Marilyn G, hi Marilyn, had shared, she had shared a pad of plaid paper that she got at Hobby Lobby in their Christmas paper section, and or their Christmas supplies section, and I went and grabbed that paper while it was 50% off. So thank you, Marilyn, for showing that, because you know me, I love gingham and plaids, and so that was the paper that I used on this card. And of course I cut out 2 of the little gingers and colored them up. And I'll show you, because a couple people have been asking, you know, how I color. So these are the markers that I used. And you can pause the video and look at the numbers of the markers if you're interested. The pink one, which is a Chow marker, is R81. So let's see. That's the pink one, R81. So those are the markers that I used to color the little gingers. And then the sentiment I used on this one is sending you gingerbread hugs and kisses. And because I placed an order when Emma was having a sale, you know, whenever she puts out a new release, she always gives a code on her YouTube videos that you can use to get 20% off your order. And then she always does, for the first certain number of customers, a free die set. And so I was one of the, I guess I made it to the point where I was one of the free the first customers, and I was trying to find where it is. Oh, it's right here. And so I got this die set. She did a free with 60, I think. So because I ordered the candy cane and the candy cane background and the gingerbread and everything, I got this set for free. And this is the die that I used on this card. So that's the little die cut that I used right there. So it looks like this. And I love the stitching around these dies. Very, very sweet banner set that she created. So Emma, I just love this whole release. Was really beautiful. And I'm so excited about that candy cane. I just love this candy cane. So, so those are my, a couple more Christmas cards and some candy cane Christmas tags up there. And then, just because I know someone will ask, let me just show you the dies I used to create the cards. I used this wonderful circle die set from Reverse Confetti that has these little cutouts around it as well as stitching. And Jen is another one who does phenomenal design work and comes out with really innovative products, and I love this die set. And this also comes in rectangles. So Jen Del Muro is the owner of Reverse Confetti, and she's also battling breast cancer. She's doing really good, and she is a total warrior. So God bless you, Jen, and know that I'm praying for you and for other friends of mine that are battling cancer right now, including my cousin. I also use this die set from Cat Scrappiness, which has circles with little groove lines in it. And so that's from catscrappiness.com. And I used this die set for that panel behind the candy cane. And I don't know, I'm sorry you guys, I do not have it written on here where this one came from. So I'm thinking it's either something, I want to say that it's either Sizzix or eBay. Because usually I keep my company documents with everything I buy. You know what I mean? So if I buy it from a company, I put the company's information in there. So chances are this one was one that I either got a really long time ago, or it's something that I got off of eBay or Sizzix or something. I don't know. So so those are the products I used. I told you about the paper. And then I just have a couple more things to share. I had showed you guys the start of these star tags. And I mentioned that my friend Jennifer, who's a Trace of Sparkle on YouTube, had used these Prim Stars last year to make the most beautiful Christmas tags. So I had showed you the start of these, but I finished these tags and I just wanted to show you how I decorated them this year. This is the first time I've made these, but I added a little sparkle plastic pink bead and a little candy cane to the top. And this one says Christmas Wishes, and then it has, of course, some Stickles diamond on it to make it really glitter up. And so if you're interested in the little candy canes that I used, they're from Hobby Lobby, and they're just little plastic ornaments actually. So that's what I tied on to the top of this star tag. So I made that one and this one here, and the little these little beads are just some plastic beads that I had in my stash. So, you know, very inexpensive plastic beads you could probably get at any craft store. So this one again says Merry Christmas, and this is using one of my favorite papers from Hobby Lobby. Hi Gloria, I know you would love this one because it's using your favorite paper. And so there's that one, and then I have one more, and this one uses some gingham papers as well as some Tilda paper and says Warm Winter Wishes. And there's the little candy cane and bead at the top. So just some really simple Prim Stars. Jennifer, thank you again for inspiring me. And then the only other thing I really have to share is I did finish adding glitter and candy cane to these. Ooh, that's not glued very well. All right, I got to re-glue that. But anyway, I did finish two of these, 2 coffee cup tags, or hot cocoa tags. So I still need to make a bunch more of these, but I thought I would at least show you guys these today. So it's a beautiful Saturday here in Seattle. Timmy and I have a lot of fun things planned for the weekend. So I've been down here for a couple hours this morning working on all this, and I wanted to just pop in and do this video really quick and share it with you guys. So that's what I've done, and I also wanted to just send my best to everybody that's had problems with their channels being taken down, Amador and Scrap Diva 29, and I'm sure there are others I'm not as familiar with. Those are the 2 channels I'm probably most familiar with, and and I know Gloria had to take some videos down too, and I'm not sure what's up with all that, but I'm really happy that Scrap Diva 29 went ahead and